let's go speed up a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and you can see I just brake. The camera moved too. The car brakes just fine compared to my non-performance pack. Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Today we're going to be reviewing the PowerStop Z26 brakes. I've got my 2019 Mustang GT. This is a non-performance pack, and I did get the Z26 brake kit. It's been a year that I've had these, so I want to review them, how they've held up, how they compare to the stock brakes, and if there is dreaded squeak that we've heard from the PowerStop brakes. The Z26 kit is probably one of the most famous kits out there for the Mustang owners. It's affordable, and a lot of people have commented that it holds up really well. I did get the drill and slide rotors, as you can see, which really adds to the coolness of the exterior of the Mustang, especially with the new wheels and everything. A lot of people also say if you get a drilled and slotted rotor, they're prone to cracking, and I heard about that too, but I haven't experienced anything like that. Unless you're like heavily tracking this car. I do take it to back roads. I do a lot of canyon driving, but nothing tracked just yet, aside from drag strips. So I haven't experienced that. The review is really focused on non-performance packs. So if you already have Brembos, you've probably already got the best brakes. So I would suggest replacing with the Brembos, but I had the non-performance pack brake, the stock brakes. So that's what my comparison point is going to be. My driving really consists of just daily driving it, having some back road fun, taking it to drag strip here and there. All right, so we're gonna go out on the road, drive this car, tell you how the brakes feel, how they compare to the stock, and see if there's any squeaking or noises that is there. That was one of my concerns as well. When I was getting the car, I researched the crap out of it because I did not want a squeaky brakes as well. So we're gonna talk about it to see how it performs as well, because that is important. You've got a performance car, so you don't wanna get some cheap brakes that do not perform. All right, let's get in the car. Let's fire her up. All right, so we're out on the road. Let's test these brakes out. Again, just as a reference point, this is a non-performance pack car, so I did not have Brembo, so that is going to be my reference point. Of course, if you have Brembo, the Z26 are just not going to compare, because the Brembos are supposedly one of the best brakes you can get on a Mustang. So let's go ahead. Unless you're tracking it, you've got different brake systems. We're gonna speed up a little bit and then try to do a mild braking. As you can see, so far there's no squeaking. I'm braking a little bit, no squeaks whatsoever. But I will say, when it's cold, you do get a little bit squeaky noises for, I wanna say, first few miles or so. So if I'm pulling out of the driveway, I'll hear the squeak, and it's kind of annoying. I was hoping the squeak wouldn't be there, but the squeak is present only when it's like cold outside. It doesn't do it when the temperatures are good. So now that the temperatures have dropped recently, I can definitely feel the squeaking, but at least it's not there consistently. So now the car is warmed up, even though it's cold outside, you're really not gonna hear the squeaks as I'm driving around trying to brake, coming out of a parking lot or anything like that. So let's go speed up a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and you can see I just brake. The camera moved too. The car brakes just fine compared to my non-performance pack. So we're gonna do another one. Just harsh braking, and it stops right away. And I have to say, I've been very impressed with these brakes, the PowerStop Z26. Like, you're driving around for like casual driver who occasionally takes back roads and maybe drag strip. These have held up. I mean, I've done drag strip passes go 120 miles per hour, and then you just brake and it brakes without a problem. I've never felt like these brakes are less than adequate than the stock ones. Now, there is something to be comparing the stock ones against these, because there is a slight difference, and I'll tell you about that. But yeah, I mean, right now we're gonna go into these corners, and I'm braking just fine. Like if I pull up right now, we got some windy roads, I want to brake, it brakes just fine. Good initial brake in, and it goes without a problem. Now, I'm sure if you're tracking it, you're gonna notice the, oh boy, this road is just so fun to drive. But good braking, good initial bite. It really wants to stop. Now, if you're obviously tracking the car, you want something that is capable of it. A lot of people with the non-performance pack, they do the Brembo swap, which I also looked into, but I didn't, like the parts and everything, when you kind of add up the costs, it didn't seem all that worth it to me personally. But if you are tracking the car, then it's definitely gonna improve the performance. So what do I think in terms of how they compare to the non-performance pack brakes? Again, I would say it's more or less the same. Obviously you get it for a lot cheaper, that's the big benefit. But in terms of the actual braking power, they advertise as like, you know, highly track capable or a sporty braking system and all of that. None of that is there. It's all marketing gimmick. But I have to say the stock brakes were pretty good and they brake like the stock ones. So I've been impressed with the purchase. The only thing that I was hoping wouldn't be there would be the squeaking. So I kind of got over it with the squeaking, because while the squeaking is there, it's, you know, only there when I'm, you know, in the cold. So I've kind of just learned to live with it. I would have been definitely a lot more annoyed if it was there 24/7 as I was braking, as if it was like a track car or something as I'm daily driving it. So that would have annoyed me. But right now, I mean, it just does it when it's cold. Once the car is warmed up, it drives like normal, and there's no issues whatsoever driving this car when the brakes are warmed up. Braking power is good. The one thing you'll notice is the initial bite-in is a little bit less than the OEM brakes. So OEM brakes, as soon as you hit the brakes, they're like a little bit too touchy. This one doesn't have that, so you kind of have to press a little bit more, but that's not to say the braking power is an issue. The braking power in itself is completely fine. They also claim less brake dust with this PowerStop Z26. I honestly did not see much of a difference. There's a little bit of a difference compared to the stock ones. I know Brembos have a lot of dust on them, but the non-performance pack, I was fine with it. So this one I did notice a little bit of a difference, but honestly it wasn't enough where you could say my wheels are always clean because there's no brake dust. So yeah, I think to me the biggest benefit is that it looks really good, it's cheaper than the OEM, and it brakes just as good, which is a huge pro. It's not like you're getting something cheaper and also doesn't perform well. So this performs almost as good as the OEM, and of course it's like $300 a pair versus OEM. When I was trying to spec it, I was like close to $550 or so at my dealer, and that to me is a good bit of a difference. But the brakes themselves, they hold up fine. Now if you track it, of course, you are probably not looking at these brakes. These are basically for daily driving. Even though they're advertised as track brakes, I would not trust that statement. But other than that, they're pretty good. I mean, I've had them for a year. I've really enjoyed them. Squeaking, you kind of get over it, and it's not constant squeaking, so I don't mind it as much. And the rest of it, the brake dust is just gonna be there. Other than that, you're looking at a pretty good setup for a very affordable price, as long as you don't fall for all the marketing gimmicks of like, this is a track ready brakes and it's gonna have like no dust whatsoever. It's just not gonna happen. But if you're looking to get something on the cheaper end, cheaper than OEM at least, this will do really good because it's pretty much like OEM braking. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's review of the PowerStop Z26 brakes. I've done only the front one. The rear ones are still OEM in the 56,000 miles I've driven this car. But I think I've been pretty impressed with the PowerStop Z26 brake kit. The looks are really good. I always get compliments on it. And the braking power is as good as the stock non-performance pack, non-Brembo package. So for me, it's worked out really good on, back road driving, drag strip driving. It's held up very good. I've never felt like the brakes were less than adequate for the car that I'm driving with like 460 plus horsepower. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next video.